So, since I somehow defeated the great evil of Ticketmaster and got soundcheck tickets to see Stray Kids in July, round of applause everybody, I thought maybe I should know some of their music. Perhaps. I have been a very, very, very casual Stray Kids fan for 4 years? 5 years? So casual that when I'm looking at this lyric video with all the members' names on it, I'm like, oh, so that's who that is. I only really know 5 out of, how many members did it have? 8? Yeah, I only really know 5 of the members. Like, visually, I remember what their names are. So, in the same way that I did the Twice series, we're going to do a Stray Kids series. I was literally already prepared and ready to do a 17 series, but considering that I will need to know these songs in a couple months when I see them in concert, I felt we need to prioritize Stray Kids. They just came out with a new album, Oddinary, that's what this video is about, but following this video will be all of the songs that were on their set list for their Seoul concerts. That's what we're basing all of this off of, because we're trying to get as good of a range of all the songs that I will need to know as possible so that we can practice what? The fan chants, because those are important. And hopefully, along the way, I will learn the members. I feel like I'm starting off at a very good advantage. I know 5 of the members. So I'm sure that by the end of this, I'll be able to know all of their names. It's not that hard. I just haven't taken the time to get into them, to get into their music. But I'm very excited because I know that they're very talented. I've seen a couple of their music videos in passing at like other K-pop events that I've been to, but I've never like sat down, watched something, appreciated it. And there's some songs of theirs that I already really like, but we're focusing on their new album because that's the album that they're touring. And I don't think I've heard any songs off of this album, so this is gonna be very exciting. We, as per usual, we start track 1 all the way through, we listen to it in order, and we do a lyric video and then a music video if there is one. So we're starting with Venom. That was a good song! Do not play the next video. I'm so excited for the music video. Okay. I really like that song. I feel like the impression that I always got from Stray Kids that we're eventually going to find out is true or is not, is that they're not a pop group. You think pop group, you think like Twice, you think 17, you think some of like BTS's discography, but like I would not call their music pop. It sounds, I wouldn't call it like hip hop because in my mind hip hop, I think of it in the very like classic like 80s, 90s hip hop sort of way, where I don't feel like that's what they're inspired by or that's not what their music sounds like. It sounds like modern rap music. Not saying that that's like any worse, that's just, they're different. Because all of the songs that I listen to of theirs that are like my favorite songs are like really hype, fun songs that you would play at like a party. I don't think I've heard like a ballad or anything from them. I'm sure that they have one, I just haven't heard it. But looking at that music video, or looking at that lyric video, I always thought that like, okay, there have to be like 1 or 2 members that all they do is sing. That's their thing, is that they are like a singer. But it seems like they all rap. They all do both, where sometimes they sing and sometimes they rap, and I think that's very cool. I really like that song. I didn't love the way it was mixed. I feel like the overture with the was really overpowering the vocals. Maybe it's just because I'm listening to it on speakers and not through headphones. Maybe it'll be more like blended if I listen to it with headphones, but I didn't love that. But ultimately the song is good. It has what I would anticipate as like a classic Stray Kids sound. Like you'd listen to that song and even if somebody else were to sing it, you'd be like, oh, that's a Stray Kids song. But now let's watch the music video. I am so excited. Now we're starting it and hopefully we can start it and it'll be good. Oh, we love the twisty, turny rooms. I love High School Musical 3. They all look so good, also. Oh, you know I love a group full of pretty boys. Also, these outfits are iconic. They're sort of like... Their style, in my mind, has always been like slightly edgy, but in like a Hot Topic, Lil Huddy sort of way. Not that we like Lil Huddy because I'm pretty sure he's racist, so... But like that aesthetic. Like they would shop at Hot Topic non-derogatorily. Like, their outfits look edgy, but also, like, styled. Like, high-class edgy. And that doesn't necessarily, like, it's like what people would wear if the Met Gala theme was 2008 emo. It doesn't feel like, oh, there are edgy emo kids, but like this is what a rich person would dress an edgy emo kid in. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I love these outfits. I personally am a big fan of this style. That being said, this does not look like an authentic piece of emo. It doesn't feel alternative. That's what I'm trying to get at. It doesn't feel alternative, or it doesn't feel like they're actually trying to break some sort of fashion rule or be like edgy and self-expressive. It just feels like that Machine Gun Kelly level of pop punk. That's what this vibe is. Machine Gun Kelly, where like he was not really kind of sort of a rapper, and now he's into pop punk because he was not good at rapping. But Stray Kids does it well because they're actually talented. This is a Machine Gun Kelly slander account. That music video was cool. I liked it visually. There were a lot of cool scenes. There was a lot. They always do good camera work. I know that that's a Stray Kids sort of staple, is that their music video has really good camera work. They looked good. The scenes were interesting to look at. There wasn't that big of a story, really. Or if there was, I just didn't get it. But I like that song. That song's gonna be great to see live. It feels like a really good, hype, fun song. But I feel like that's most of the Stray Kids songs, is that they have really perfected the art of like a good, fun, hype song. Where I feel like other groups like to have like variety, and I'm sure that Stray Kids also has variety, but like I do prefer me a good, fun, hype song. Anyways, next song is Maniac. The tour name. What the tour is named after. Oh, I've heard this song on TikTok, but only a little bit. I've been trying to avoid this song on TikTok because I was wanting to film this video. Let's go. That's a good song. I really like that song. That song was fun. That being said though, we're now gonna have to get into artist authenticity, because I feel like this song goes with what I was just saying, where they feel like they're trying to market themselves as an alternative group, but I don't believe that they're an alternative group. That might be mostly because they're under JYP. Like I feel like if they were under any other management group, I'd be like, okay, sure, I would believe that they're alternative. But JYP, I don't think that, it's just hard to believe that their alternative sound and message is authentic when they are literally a mass-produced idol group. I'm not saying that it can't be true. The impression that I've always gotten is that they fall under the category of people who make alternative pop punk / rap like music because it is popular, not because it's an actual genre that speaks to them. Yeah, but again, I've been a very, very, very casual fan of them. I don't actually know enough of their discography or enough of their work to say one way or the other. But if I'm seeing that right, and Han is wearing a Balenciaga choker, then like, how authentic can your punk aesthetic really be? Really, you know? And it's fine if it's inauthentic. I love a good mass-produced pop-punk sound. That being said though, I did grow up with classic punk rock, pop-punk music. So I do appreciate a bit of authenticity. And I just don't necessarily believe, yet at least, that Stray Kids has that. That like, if their management group was like, I think going in a different, more pop direction, a little bit of a softer look would be more marketable, that they wouldn't all just switch like that. I think that they're doing the sound because it is commercially viable now, not because it's actually what the music that they want to put out. Not to say that they don't like their own music, but it just feels a little manufactured, a little mass-produced. Not to say I don't like it, just to say it's feeling a little bit fake. But let's watch the music video. I'm sure that the music video will be fun. Okay, Matrix. Visually, all of their music videos are very cool. Ugh, we love a crop top. We gotta bring back that 90s look of men in crop tops. Does he have 2 crop tops in this? That's iconic. Oh, we love a skirt. These outfits are all very nice. Visually, there's just so much going on that I'm like... They're also very good performers, obviously, of course. Incredible. Stray Kids everywhere, all around the world, you make Stray Kids stay. Well, that's so cute. Maybe they are authentic. Maybe, is that what their name is about? Stray Kids? Because they're supposed to be, like, outcasts or whatever? I never considered that. I feel like, obviously the song sounds incredible. Felix's bass, baritone vocals always are a fan favorite. We'd love to hear it. But also, do the lyrics not just remind you of those girls who would like go on Snapchat and be like, oh my god, I'm such a crackhead, and they're just like in a Walmart parking lot and it's like a little past midnight. That's 100% the vibe that the lyrics of this song are giving me. Where they're like, oh my god, I'm just so different. Everybody wants us to be normal, but we're just like so quirky. And I'm like, bestie, you're like a multi-millionaire in an idol group. Like, come on. So it just feels a little ridiculous for them to be like, oh my god, we're just so weird and different. Because I'm like, you're really not. But maybe they are. Maybe they are. Maybe they are not like other groups. I don't know. I don't know them that well. But this song, I love it. Of course I love it. It's fun. It has a good beat. It has a good instrumentals. They have good fun vocals and they have a great performance. I'm excited to see it live. Next song, Charmer. You can't resist it. I like that song. I like that song a lot. I think it's fun. I think it's cute. I don't love the chorus with the beady body bam part. Just because you know I love a good lyric, so I'm like, when you're just sort of like doing like a vocal run instead of giving me a lyric, I'm just like, But I love the flute part. I get it. It's sort of the snake charmer. I get it. At first I was thinking Pied Piper vibes. But I understand. It's a cute, fun song. And I feel like Stray Kids, more so than other groups, or at least the ones that I listen to, they lean into being like boastful and arrogant, and I really think we need more of that. Honestly, a lot of their songs are like, we're the best, like we're Stray Kids and you all need to understand and respect that, and I really love that. I think more groups need to be like, yeah, hello, we're the best. This song, very cool, very fun. I expect and anticipate some good choreo to go with it. I feel like the beats and the melody really lend itself to some good fun choreo. But now, next song is Freeze. Freeze! Dang. I like that song, probably not as much as like Maniac, but it's a good fun song. I feel like I'm just not a big fan of those like EDM type trap beats that they have in the chorus. And I feel like a lot of Stray Kids music sounds like that. That's sort of like their sound, and I'm like, it's just not necessarily for me. But I do feel like those big instrumental breaks lend themselves well to dance breaks, so I'm expecting a fun dance break in this next music video. But when I was first listening to the lyrics, I was thinking that they were talking about the pandemic, and I thought, oh, that's some good commentary, because they're talking about the rules and then playing and unpausing, and I was thinking, oh yeah, how the pandemic has just sort of been like, oh, we're out of the pandemic, actually, psych, no, we're not, and like, I thought it was going to be a commentary on that. I don't think that's what the song is about, though. That would have been cool, though. Oh, maybe it is about the pandemic. I can't read that newspaper. We love big, long coats. They've gotten tons of these videos. Are they playing Russian roulette in the middle of this business meeting? We love Sungmin, I think? He's one of the members I don't know, being the tech guy, who stands some tech guys. Now, one of them's Lena, one of them's Ayad, and if you had to tell me who's who, I would not know. They're having a shootout, but like nobody has anything to protect them from being shot, and still nobody's getting shot? Who is that? Is that Changbin? I don't know their names, if we're being so honest. But I love his hair. I love these outfits. I love like a undercover spy sort of look. I don't fully understand what the storyline is though. They're trying to get some sort of serum, maybe? But like, what does it do? I don't understand what's going on, if we're gonna be honest, bestie. I can't read what that newspaper says. Oh well, one day. What you doing, bestie? That's IN, maybe? Perhaps? They just got guns in their music video. Aren't guns like not allowed in Korea? Isn't that like a thing that they just don't have guns there? I don't understand what was going on in that video, for being honest. There were people that they had a business meeting with, and they had something that they wanted, which was in like a little vial, and then they had a shootout, and then they were kidnapped or held hostage, and then they broke out, and then they had a standoff where they took that vial that they stole from the guys and they set it on fire, and then they burned down the building, but then also there were no dead bodies on the ground, so maybe they died or maybe they also disappeared. What was the vial? I think it has something to do with what's on the newspapers, but I can't read them, so I don't know. They looked good though. This one clearly had a story though, and I just don't know. I wanted to understand it, and maybe someone in the comments will explain it to me. Oh, why would you say that? Someone in the comments said that the beat drop reminds them of the original Suicide Squad soundtrack, and like, that is not a compliment. I agree, but that's also not a compliment. Okay, nobody in the comments is explaining to me the concept, so I'll just assume that I don't understand it. Next song is Lonely Street. I want the song to be emo. Is that it? Bestie, what? Okay, maybe it's because I just don't understand what the song is talking about. I can't tell if this song is about being ostracized from society, a la I Walk This Lonely Road, the only road that I have ever known, or if this is a breakup song. Because if it's the former, then I'm like, okay, cool, fun concept, hot take, Green Day did it better, but this is different and still good. But if it's a breakup song, then I don't fully understand what's going on. Because they have the line of "you took everything from me," and like that in my mind is like, oh, the person, your ex, the person that you broke up with. But then also the grand scheme of the song doesn't make sense, because you're just like, what does that have to do with the streets being isolated and desolated? Is there a music video? Okay, maybe the music video will explain it. Maybe the music video will explain it. Okay, actor. Christopher's really giving an Oscar performance on this track field. Oh, those are shorts. I was like, why are his pants like that? What are they doing to Hyunjin? Why is he so upset and stuck in a box? He's really crying. I love that. Oh my god. What is going on? They're just sort of like upset and in pain, but like it's not clear what it's coming from. Is it heartache? Is this truly you just breaking down the middle of the street because of the breakup? Like, what is going on? But then there's also like the imagery of the bandages around the head and the blood on Felix's face, so I'm like, they were in a fight. They really just said, fall apart, cry on camera, and honestly I respect it. Not him about to shoot his own shadow. Yeah, no, I still don't get it. Oh wait, there's an after credit scene, sorry. What's up? What happened? Lee, no? Oh, okay. Maybe this is like a part of a multi-part series. Maybe this is like an HYYH thing where like or this is part of a bigger music video storyline that I just don't understand yet. Because I want to get it. I just don't understand what the fuck was going on. They were all clearly in pain and like isolated. There were no group shots. But then also like, from what? Why are you so upset? Is it a breakup? Is that what I'm getting from this? I'm just gonna assume this is a breakup song and just move on with my life. It's a fun song. I feel like a lot of the times I'm like, I don't get what the song's about. But that is also okay because I don't know Korean. When they're singing the song, I'm not thinking about what the song means. I'm just thinking about the vibes, the good vibes of the song. And the song has good vibes. The song is fun. I like the melody. I don't love the chorus. I feel like it's a tad bit repetitive, but the song itself is not bad. I am excited to hear it live. Next song is Waiting for Us. This is a unit song. Bangchan, Lino, Sungmin, and IN. Bangchan and the 3 members I do not know. But this sounds like a nice little ballad. That's gonna be fun. 가려진 시간 속에 뛰는 난 그대가 보고 싶다. Can we call them emo? I feel like they have cornered the emo market. I feel like their sound is emo. I feel like, okay, with their older music, or not older music, with the first few tracks on this album, they have that punk, pop rock sort of post-punk sound. And then this song sounds very quintessentially emo ballad. Like Pierce the Veil, some Fall Out Boy, Green Day. Like this is the Hold On Till May song. That's what this sounds like, does it not? Like it's very much a, I know how much you want to kill yourself, but like just for me, you gotta hold on till May. That's 100% the vibe of this song. It even sounds like one of those songs. It sounds like, honestly, it kind of sounds like a song that would be on the Dear Evan Hansen soundtrack, which like is not a compliment. But it also sounds like a lot of those like classic early 2000s rock ballads, and I really like it. I think it's a really good song. That being said, I do wish there was a rap break. Like one of those soft rap breaks, where it's like still kind of singing but also with a sort of rhythm that is rapping. I wish this song would have had one of those, but regardless, I really did like this song. It's also a very sweet song. It's a good song. I like it a lot. I'm very excited to see it live, and this also shows that they do have range. They can do a ballad and they can do it well. Now we have reached, what? Okay, I was gonna say we've reached the last song of this album, Muddy Water, but apparently the lyric video that I added to this playlist says Stray Kids rap line, which implies that this group right here who did the ballad is not a rap, they're not rappers. But I know for a fact that Bangchan is a rapper, and I've literally heard the rest of them rap in the other songs. So do they have dedicated rappers and then dedicated singers? You learn something new every day. I thought that they were a cool group that was just like, oh yeah, we do everything. But apparently they have rappers. Okay, let's hear the rap lines. 24/7 with the members scoring goals like a team player. Execute the shadows all around me, call me Demon Slayer. Respectfully, does that not sound like a song that would have been on the Hamilton soundtrack? I don't dislike it. I just think it has an interesting sound. Okay, here's the thing. I know I literally just said that, like, I don't think that they're a hip-hop group. They rap, they have rap songs, but they're not a hip-hop group. This song feels like one of those classic 80s, 90s American hip-hop songs with the rhythm of the rapping, with the melody and the instrumentals. Even with the way that like Felix was doing his rap, it sounds in my mind clearly derivative of that era. And I'm not saying that they can't do songs like that. I appreciate a group that like tries different things and tries to expand their sound, but do I feel like this song is authentically Stray Kids? No. Is that necessarily a bad thing? Also no. I like this song. I think the song is fun. You know, I'm always biased to a long section all in English. I think it's very funny that you can clearly hear Felix's accent when he says water. I think that's very funny. And I like the theme of the song. Again, it's one of their, like, I am better than you songs, which I do appreciate. But just, like, the sound of the song does not feel Stray Kids. It feels weird. I don't love it. Let's just leave it at that. I don't love it. I don't think it's bad. I will definitely sing along when it comes on at the show. But will I go out of my way to listen to this song? Likely not. But that's okay. Not everything's about me. But that being said, this is the end of the album. Oddinary only has those 7 tracks. I think my favorite has to be Maniac. It just had such a good video and then also such a good, like, song. The song is incredible. I am very much biased to a Felix vocal moment. But it's very good. Charmer was also really good and very unexpected. I feel like Charmer, it's fun, it's new, it's something unexpected but also good. I feel like a lot of the times when you're trying to do something like different that's never been done before, it's a miss. Because so many things have been done before. But I feel like Charmer was like legitimately something cool and fun and different. Freeze was also good. really liked Waiting for Us. I was not expecting a ballad on this album, but the ballad was really good and fun, and I feel like the first 6 songs really gave me a good idea of what their music style is. They are emo. I will call them emo. They are my emo kings. Muddy Water is definitely the outlier in terms of musical styling in this album. But again, I don't think it's like a bad song. But now I'm extra excited to get into their other music, because if what I am understanding is correct, then that means that all the songs that I already like will likely follow the same kind of theme and symbolism, and I'll be able to get a new appreciation for them. I'm just very excited to get into the rest of their music. But let me know what you thought of the album. Is there something in the storyline for Lonely Street that I'm not getting? Is there something in the storyline of Freeze that I'm not getting? And is Muddy Water supposed to be indicative of something else? Am I incorrectly contributing it to the early hip-hop era when it's supposed to be referencing something else that I just don't know? Let me know. What's your favorite song on this album? And if it's not Maniac, you really have to state your case, because Maniac is actually very, very good. But if all goes well, this video will have clips from the music video in it. If YouTube doesn't want to copyright strike me, I think I have figured out a way to get around it. The next few Stray Kids videos will just be their Oddinary tour set list and all the alternative songs that they had for those 3 days, because hopefully they'll stick to about that set list so that I can have a good idea of the songs that they will play. And all of my favorite songs are on that set list, so I'm very excited. And make sure to go stream this album. Go stream and buy Stray Kids Oddinary. It is, I believe, out now. I believe it came out in March. Very good, and they obviously worked very hard on it, and I'm always proud of an artist putting out a good body of work.